What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. And today we're playing Double or Nothing. So, yesterday was a bit of a sad day, but today is a brighter day. It's Sunday, the day of the Lord of Magic. And that is why, to please the Lord, we're playing hardcore jank in ranked. Yes. But if you're new to the channel, or you're just a regular that didn't subscribe yet, well, now is your chance. We're trying to reach that big old milestone of 300 subscriptions. Can we make it? That would be freaking crazy. And I would love it very much if you could become part of this awesome community. People have been commenting, have been writing in the comments down there how they're feeling, and I appreciate it very much. I've been getting a lot of questions, I've been answering them all, and if you have a question, just put it down there. Share this video with your friends, leave a good old like, but yeah, enough of shameless plugs, let's get into the deck. So, this is Double or Nothing. I wanted to make another Double Vision stack, and here it is. Double Vision is such a nice card. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, you copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy. Oh, and that is so sweet. I love doubling up stuff. Yes. So, that is why we also have a Mythos of Illuna in here, so we can make a copy of our Double Vision. So with this you can create a copy of whatever you want as long as it's a permanent, so you can even copy a land if you need to. And if you pay red and green, together with the 2 blue, you can make it fight something. But yeah, we only have 2 triumphs in here, so that it's not too important. We want to put it onto our Double Vision. Like that, it will be awesome. So, but how do we win with this deck? Well, there's some ways. Not only do we have the Double Vision and some shocks to shock our opponent right in the face, we also have some Bone Crusher Giants in here to shock him right in the face. Yes, this is a face deck. We go face whenever we can. Also, you have a big old Bone Crusher Giant. Can attack in, it's real good. But the secret win con in here is the Brush Taunter. So, Brush Taunter is the freaking coolest goblin in a long time. I love this artwork. This hand-drawn stuff just looks so way cooler than anything else. So, he's indestructible. A 5 mana 1/1, you say? Oh my gosh, what's that? Well, whenever he's dealt damage, he deals that much damage to an opponent, and you can make him fight something. So, we also have a little form engine in here. That means, whenever this happens, we can just pay 2 and copy the triggered ability, and then it will double up, because we're going Double or Nothing. Also, when you play the Brush Taunter and you have enough mana, you can also pay 4 and make a copy of him, or use your Mythos of Illuna and make a copy of the Brush Taunter. And then when there's 2 or 3 Brush Taunters on the field, you just play the Storm's Wrath. Oh, yes. You will deal 4 damage to your opponent for each Brush Taunter that is out there, and that is something that we absolutely want to make happen. So this is the dream. You have 2 Brush Taunters out. You play a Storm's Wrath, it doubles up with your Double Vision, so that will be 16 damage to face. Oh, that's so much damage, and we love dealing damage with this deck like with no other. So, this Izzet deck is very interesting, it is very fun, and because it's an Izzet deck, it uses everything that Izzet would use. So we have some shocks in here to take care of creatures or to just smack their face. With 2 or 3 Double Visions out, it will get doubled even more. Then we have some counters in here with the Essence Scatter, the Javari Disruption and the Negate as 2-cost counters, and of course my favorite, yes, you must be tired of me saying this, but Neutralize is just one of the best counters out there right now. You can cycle it if you don't need it, and it counters everything. So, very good. I like this card. Then we have 3 Midnight Clocks in here. 3, you say? Yes, because we want all of our cards back as soon as possible. We want to ramp with the Midnight Clock, and it has been doing a very good job from the beginning. So, whenever an upkeep, on each and every upkeep, this will get an hour counter. And as soon as the clock rings 12 hour counters, you shuffle your whole graveyard into your library, your whole hand into your library, and draw 7 new cards. Mwah. Perfection! I like the Midnight Clock. Also for draws, we have the Frantic Inventory in here. You can double it up with the double vision. So that is very nice. Draws you 1 card, then 2, then 3, then 4. But if you have the double vision out, you will draw a lot of cards. And we like having cards. Also, if your spells get into your graveyard and you don't have your Midnight Clock out, we still have an Experimental Overload. And this can also get doubled up with the double vision. So you create an XX blue and red weird creature token. Yes, it is really weird. Let me get it over here so you can see it. It is really weird. And X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. And as you have seen, we have some of them. So not too many, but we have some of them. And then we return this instant or sorcery from our graveyard to our hand. We need to exile it afterwards, but if we double it up, maybe we can have 2 or 3 of these weirds running over the field. And that would be just so cool. With the little form engine, we can also copy it, return 2 things to our hand, make 2 of them. So, as you can see, we are doubling like crazy. Before we get into the deck, I want to give a quick shout out to Wrath and Brimstone and Vincent Latorre from Spain. You're very welcome. Thank you very much for being here, for subscribing, for leaving comments down there, talking to me and the other guys. That is very awesome of you. Being part of this community is very cool. Oh, I almost forgot. We also have the Shark Typhoon in here, because sometimes you just need one big old shark. And with the double vision, you can maybe even hardcast it and make a lot of sharks. And that would be freaking nice. Also, you can cycle it to draw a card, and once it's in your graveyard, you can just use the Midnight Clock to get it back. Land-wise, there's not too much to say. We have 8 beautiful Bob Ross Islands, 8 beautiful Bob Ross Mountains, 4 pathways, lava and river pathways. So yeah, first get out, then cool yourself down, whatever you need. And we have 2 Catria Triumphs. This also makes a green if we need it for the Mythos of Illuna. Will it come up? We will find out. But if they have some big boys out, and we can kill him with the Brash Taunter, double it up with the little form engine, that would be just freaking amazing. So, this is Double or Nothing, and I will see you all in the games. Alright, here we go with Jank and Ranked input. The opponent goes first with the Yorion. Don't like to see that. But we have all of our win cons in hand. So let's keep them for now. Let's keep it like this. Maybe we even draw some more counter spells. We can keep our Javari Disruption open, that is very nice. And we even drew Negate, so that is also very nice. Are we negating him the card draw? I think we aren't. I think if he plays out something like a Maze Mind Tome, that would be even worse. So what are you playing? We're up against one of the strongest decks in the meta right now. And that is something that I don't like to see. Another Omen of the Sea. Well, nothing much we can do here. There's still other stuff that is way more important to counter. But he will have a lot of counter spells ready. I have a very cold coffee here. So cold. Okay, we can disrupt that. That is very nice. If it would have been on a draw, would have given us a chance. We have the Midnight Clock, so we have the Negate open. Or even maybe Javari Disruption. But we have to take care of his Ugin. And we need to keep our Brash Taunter safe here. Does he play out something? He does put something out. A Maze Mind Tome. Well, I will negate that, and if he counterspells it, we can get our double vision out. He doesn't counter it. Okay, very nice. Very nice. But he still didn't leave his board open, so we get our double vision out here. It is our win con anyways. Javari Disruption is still good. Still try to keep it in our hand. And next turn we can start to draw a lot of stuff. So these two are both odd mana cost. And that is very nice. So if he wants to kill it, he can do it. We're on 5 mana here with the midnight clock. Good thing I have it in here. Good thing I have it in there. Storm's Wrath. That is just perfect. That is just so perfect. Okay. Well, he needs something real good here. He doesn't have enough mana for an Ugin yet. He could have... Well, he could have... what's his name? You know, the blue-black planeswalker that I love to play, Ashiok. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ashiok. So the Brash Taunter is indestructible. They both... Oh, okay. You make another Yorion. But you're doing it during your turn. Okay. 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 This is 5. This is 5. He would lose everything. How are we playing this now? Well, we keep the Jwari Disruption up in case he plays... Oh, perfect. A land. That is real good. That is really, really good. So we're on 6 lands. Still not enough. That is still not enough. But we have our Jwari Disruption. And I could play out my Lithoform engine here. Perfect. So he draws a lot of cards. But we're still in it to win it. So if he doesn't play anything because he fears the counter spell, we can draw a lot of cards. We don't have enough mana to copy our Brash Taunter, but we still have a small chance here. Still have a small chance. He will have to do something soon. Apart from drawing a million cards. But we will draw a million cards too, very soon. Very freaking soon. So are you trying to get your Yorion on the field? Solemn Simulacrum. I can let that one slide. I mean, I need to. I can't even counter it. So, that is a-okay. And we will draw 2 cards here, which is nice. Taking 4 damage, not the worst. Not the worst. Maybe we find a counter spell here. That would be very freaking sweet. Alright. Are you countering this? And if you are, you need 2 counters to do it. He's not countering it. So land, not too bad. Another Brush Taunter. That is indeed very sweetie. Okay. So how are we doing this? I mean, he's enough mana to counter our counterspell here. But he's afraid of the Brush Taunter. I can feel it. I can just feel it. But the Lithoform engine would still be there. So let's try to bring the Brush Taunter out. I mean, there isn't much we can do anyways. Okay. Do you have another... Oh, wait. Cancel. Cancel. Oh, wait. Ah, wait. How are we doing this? How are we doing this? Well, he needs to pay 2 times. So that's not too good. So we let him have this one. We still have our Javari Disruption open. And if he wants to play an Ugin, he needs 1 more mana here. So the dream is still alive. He has 1 more mana, of course. Of course he has 1 more mana. Why wouldn't he? But if he plays the Ugin out here, still have a chance. So, we're on 10, he's on 20. Okay. Well, now we kill a Sport here. Try to tickle those counter spells out of his hand. So he played a lot of counter spells already. Maybe he doesn't have any more. We played like this. The only creatures we have, and he got a land. Well, he won't like that. He won't like that. But soon we will draw a lot of cards. Unless he has another answer here. Well, that is kind of an answer. That is indeed kind of an answer. But now we have a negate in hand, so that is very sweet. But he will take care of the negate with the Elspeth's Nightmare. Yeah, the negate will go. Sadly, the negate will have to go. But we have enough mana, so this will be on 10 in his turn. And we can proc the clock. Okay. So he takes care of the negate here. But if he wants to get rid of everything with his Ugin, well, that's just how it is. We will see. We will see. This is Jank deck. Jank is fun. And it's dark outside already. So... he has 11 lands now, we're on 6. Not too happy about that. Do you have the board wipe now? And are you willing to play it? He has it. Oh, he doesn't have it. He has the Ugin. Alright. He still has enough land, but we have to try. We have to try. And he will have to exile his own stuff. He even has no negate. Okay. Well played. But with the Storm's Wrath, your Ugin is gone also. Your Ugin will also have gone. Alright, we're on 7 mana here. So we played up Storm's Wrath. And we get our Bone Crusher out. He has a lot of mana for the Crawling Barons, but we have an empty hand. He had 2 Ugins. Good game indeed. Well, what do you want to do against 2 Ugins? Not much. And we draw another land. So, yeah, strongest deck, beat us. 1-0 for the strongest deck. You did well, my friend. You did very well. 2 Ugins, nothing we could have done. Goodbye, goodbye. Well, it's still jank, but it was fun. We almost had him. Not even close. Not even close. Alright, we lost 1 game against the strongest deck in the meta. Not too bad. We accept that. Alright, the opponent goes first. We have an Essence Scatter, we have a Bone Crusher Giant, we have some counter spells. We're up against another blue deck. Not what I want to see here. What are we up against? Oh, we're really up against another blue deck. Okay. Let's give him the aggro red treatment. Try to get a counterspell out of his hand. He does not use it. Okay. Well, let's try to get the midnight clock sticking on the field. And it sticks. Real nice. Real nice. I like to see that. So next turn... He has a Brazen Borrower. Of course he does. They always have the Brazen Borrowers in those mono blue decks. Always have it. Okay, we get another blue out. Try to get the midnight clock on the field now. I mean, if he didn't counter it before. And now if he wants to use his Brazen Borrower, we can Essence Scatter that. Yep, you need to stay put. Alright, alright. So our Brash Taunter is real nice in our hand. But we will get our Bone Crusher out first. Because if he has some more counter spells, well, at least we're drawing a lot of lands. And we still have our Neutralize open. So that is very good. Can we do it without our game plan? Just by having okay creatures on the field? Here comes the Shark. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't come. But does he want to hard cast it? He does not. So we draw a card. If he lets us draw a card. Do you let us draw a card? A Mystical Dispute. Well, that is still in our graveyard. Good for the other Frantic Inventories coming up very soon. So are we trying to get a Brash Taunter out? First we get in with the Bone Crusher. If he has a Shark. Okay. So we're still missing 1 mana to protect our Brash Taunter. But we're not putting it out there. Still waiting for a mana. And we have our Neutralize open. And we can just get in with the Bone Crusher here. Kiora? No freaking way. No freaking way, my friend. Alright. So that was very good. So this is 4. And we can get back our Neutralize in hand. So that is a very good plan right now. The Brash Taunter doesn't have a target, doesn't have a use. So we have a Neutralize and we have a 3/3 on the field. He knows about the Neutralize now. But that is okay. We're on 7. If we can draw 1 more land, we can even... Okay, he unsummons it. That is fine with me. We still have our Neutralize. And if you're willing to play the Kiora out next turn, then you're just dead, my friend. Another Midnight Clock. Well, that is kind of a land. And we still have our Neutralize open. A land would have been nice. Yep, you can have that. I'm more afraid of something else you could have. Alright, does he have another Kiora Best to Sea God in hand? The best card ever? If he doesn't, he's dead next turn, just by Bone Crusher Giant. We didn't even get a chance to play our Jank. The Experimental Overload was kind of a little bit janky. But not what I was expecting. Alright. Can we draw a land here? Give me a land. Not a land. And if we play the Double Vision out now, we don't have enough mana to protect ourselves. We get in for 4 here. And whatever he does, he dies to a shock. So, yeah. Do you make a big shark? Do you do whatever? So we neutralized that. Because maybe he neutralizes something himself. Nope. Alright. He doesn't have a counterspell in hand. Another Kiora, and here comes the shock. Well, worked out well. Not as we expected. Okay, we lost 1. We won 1 with a very lucky hand, so we countered everything, but wasn't our game plan. So I hope we can get one of our game plans in. Hopefully we can do it. Come on. Double or nothing. Double or nothing. It is real dark outside. Real dark at 4 o'clock, yes. So dark. So, opponent goes first, of course, because why would we go ever first? But we have a lot of stuff that we want. So if he's a creature deck, we have the Essence Scatter, and he is a creature deck. We also have the Bone Crusher Giant. So, will he play out something? The Tangled Florahedron. Okay, we have our Bone Crusher and our Essence Scatter on the ready. The Cultivate. Well, in that case, we can take care of the Tangled Florahedron. Next turn we play a River Glide Red. I mean a Lava Glide. So why are those the other way around when you're showing the decks? Well, who knows? Still have our Essence Scatter, which doesn't help us here. Okay. Too bad. Too bad.
I call and Decoria answers.
That is real bad. So another counter spell would have been nice. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, so you do me like this, game. So you do me like this. Are we taking care of this board? I think we should. I think we should take care of this board as soon as possible. So here's the Innkeeper, another Innkeeper, and a Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Well, we get out. We're getting a little bit mana screwed here again. But we have our Storm's Wrath ready, so he knows what's coming. We can block the Bone Crusher here. And that's very good. Even if he gets in for 11 now with the Ember Cleave. Okay, Dorada. This will die. This will die. We take care of the Bone Crusher here. Only take 2. Can we draw land? Can we draw land? Oh, that's a land. Very nice. So we need to take care of this board here. But another land would have been nice. So these all need to go. I don't know why he played us out. Maybe to make me play the Storm's Wrath? Who knows? But we have our Double Vision ready. We have our Midnight Clock ready. The Lotus Cobra. And a Cultivate. Okay, so there is a lot of mana incoming. And he didn't play a land yet. So this is 3 mana, 4 mana. And nothing else? Okay, well in that case we get out our Midnight Clock. And we, yeah, I think we need to shock this Cobra. I think we need to shock it. And very soon, our game plan will activate. I'm sure of it. An Ugin? Ah, come on. Really? An Ugin. Of all things unholy, you have an Ugin. How do we take care of this Ugin now? If we play out the Double Vision, we don't have enough red mana. If we play out the Lithoform, we don't have enough mana. But we get the Bone Crusher on the field, he needs to take care of that. Kinda needs to take care of that. And we get our Lithoform engine out because he can't do anything against it. With this we can double up our Bone Crusher Giant next turn. A Terror of the Peaks. Oh my gosh. And a Mammoth. Oh my gosh. So I really need a board wipe here. I really need a board wipe here. Deals 3 damage to my face. Can we get a board wipe? Can we please? Get a board wipe. Oh, man. Oh, come on. So there's really nothing we can do, right? There's really nothing we can do. Well, at least get our win con out. Have an essence scatter if he plays another creature. But he will just -10 his Ugin, and then all the terror of the peak damage will get in. So let me count. That is 8. Yeah, we need to essence scatter that. Absolutely need to essence scatter that. So we have one tiny last chance. And here will be a lot of damage into our face. A lot of damage into our face. Come on. Do it. Do it. I can feel it incoming. Did you draw nothing but lands? Don't tell me you didn't draw at least one more creature. Yep. Thinking about what he wants to do. But it will be one more creature. So if we would have had anything but an essence scatter here. Oh my gosh. That is so much damage. Alright, we're out of here. Alright, I had a very freaking unpleasant loss against the deck right now. But yeah, I forgot to record because my screen went down during the recording. At least I thought during the recording. And then was just gone. So yeah, here we are. Another game gone. I know. Let me have it in the comments how bad I am. So, he mulligans down to 5. Are we getting a free win here? You know we take those. You know we take those. Alright, he did not. But we have our mountain open. Mountain go. Is he rogues? He probably is. And now we get our island out. If he mills us here, we have our good old midnight clock to play out very soon. Here comes the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Oh boy, I knew it. This guy needs to go. Goodbye. Goodbye, Thiefy. Mill us too. Yep, our double vision is in there. So, if he gets his big boy out, we are doomed. We don't play the midnight clock out now. We need our mana for the neutralize. And he doesn't do anything. So that is very good. We still don't have double blue. So if we play it now, we still aren't good. But next turn we can do it. If his Zeretsan comes out now, we are well equipped. So, we try to put our midnight clock out. And if he has a rogue here, we can still kill it with the Bone Crusher Giant. And if he doesn't, if he has a counter spell, he could have a counter spell. But he knows, okay, drawn in the lock, okay. Too bad. But if he plays a rogue out here, we can kill it with the Bone Crusher Giant. He does not. Perfect. We draw a card. A shock. Shockingly bad. Brushed Haunter needs to relax a little bit here. You need to chill, my boy. You need to chill. More lands is very freaking nice. Brushed Haunter still needs to chill. He's getting mana screwed. Okay. We can shock his face here because we still have a shock open. He doesn't have counter spells, it seems. That is just nice. We're getting a Brushed Haunter out now. And if he has a rogue, we can just kill it with a shock. Unless he has a Brazen Borrower. Yep, here's an Heartless Act. This creature is indestructible. This creature is indestructible, my friend. Oh, we didn't think this through. Did not think that through. It has indestructible. Indestructible. What part of indestructible don't you want to get? Alright, if we play out the Mythos now, we don't have enough mana for our neutralize. But if we play our Bone Crusher out, we have enough mana for the neutralize. So we can get in for 1 here. Very sweet. And if he wants to play anything, we have a neutralize and a frantic inventory. So now your heartless act works. Very good, my friend, you got it. Sometimes it is recommended to read the cards. So in the beginning of my turn, I will draw 2 cards. A negate even. That is very good. And here's the Storm's Wrath. But we still don't have our good stuff out, so we need 1 more blue. And if we play it like this, what do we even have in here that we want? The double vision is in there. So that is too bad. But we have our neutralize open, so that is good. Keep our neutralize and our shock open. And then with the brush taunter, we can hopefully finally do it. I don't know why he thought he could kill it. It has indestructible. So the only thing that could kill it would be a --/- spell. Alright, do we deal 2 damage to his face? No, we're not. Here's the double vision. Oh, don't play it like this, game. Try to get it out. Absolutely try to get it out. And we still have a negate for a counter spell. And if he plays out its Saracen Trickster, we need to get our jank working here. We need to get our jank working real good. If he has a counter spell, we have the negate, so that is fine. Oh, I'm so excited. Can we make the jank work? Come on. I just want to show off the combo at least once. At least once during these games. That would be so nice. So freaking nice. I will have a sip of my coffee. Oh, it's already gone. Only 1 last drip. Oh, coffee. So the Bulk Magician doesn't like our double vision. He's looking at it. Thinking about what he wants to do. Did you leave? Well, if you left, I can still show off the combo somehow. So that is fine with me. So we're on 7 mana. 1 more mana and we can do a lot of crazy stuff. Because then we can double our Brash Taunter 2 times. Play out the Storm's Wrath. Oh, that would be so sweet. That would be so sweet. But it looks like our opponent left. Don't know why. Don't know what made him leave here. What made him leave? Yeah, he got mad. He left. So, how mad are you? How mad are you, Bulk Magic? With the Zarkan, super mad. Oh, he's back. Okay, perfect. He is back. Let's give him an hello, you're back. He just surrendered? Come on, come on. My combo was almost there. My combo was almost there. So, we're 2-2. 1 last game. Hopefully I can show it off. So this deck was very disappointing until now. When we won, it wasn't with our win con. We just smacked through with a giant. We countered his spells. So, I will bring this to unranked now. Hopefully we can find not a meta deck, but something janky and make this work. Because, yeah, in Diamond, there's a lot of meta. So, yeah, not too excited about that right now. Of course, the opponent goes first, even in unranked. But we can keep this. And we're up against Dimir control. Okay. Well, let's get the island out. Next turn we have the Javari Disruption. He does nothing. He does nothing. He's a mill deck. Okay, good thing we have our midnight clock. Good thing we have our midnight clock ready. That is real good. Also, with the experimental overload, that is also real nice. Fairy's Tutelage? No, sir. You need to go. I hope he doesn't give up as soon as he sees the midnight clock. Otherwise, this would be very disappointing. Again. Just very disappointing. Frantic Inventory. Okay, he's still here. He is still here. So he will have a kill spell. But we have a lot of lands. And we chill X back here. We keep our Neutralize open and our Essence Scatter in case there is some shenaniganery. The Cling to Dust. Okay, you can have one Neutralize. That is fine with me. Do you have another Cling to Dust? He does. Gets a Brush Taunter out. That is so not fair. But still, we still need our Neutralize open. In case there's something even worse. Okay, if he doesn't do anything, we put an hour counter on here. Very nice, very nice. So, now we're on 5-6. That is still not enough. But we can proc our clock real soon. And I will try to get the experimental overload out before. Has to attacks. Doesn't do anything. Okay, proc the clock. And proc it once more. Another island. So we're on 7 now. So we can do it. And still have a counter spell open. We still have our good old counter spell open. Brown in the lock. We neutralized that. Alright. We get a Weird out. And we get a Mythos of Eluna out. So we can make a copy of our Midnight Clock. Get a lot of mana. Will he kill this immediately? Most probably. But who cares? Our Midnight Clock is still running. And soon we will jump aboard the Midnight Train. Okay, here's a Ruin Crab. But yeah, we have our Midnight Clock, so... who even cares? Who even cares? All of this will go back into our hand very soon. Yeah, you can do the Cling to Dust once. Is there another Brush Taunter in here? No, there's not. There is no other Brush Taunter, so we have a chance for a combo. We do have a chance. We're on 33 cards, but we don't care because we got a good old Midnight Clock. Alright. He is using his Cling to Dust now, so that means he doesn't have... oh, another Midnight Clock gone. But that is just one. We still have one more in our deck. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice. So, because he is a mill deck, we'll make a copy of our Midnight Clock. Comes in, fresh, funky fresh. And now we play the Experimental Overload. And get ourselves... doesn't really matter. Does not really matter what we get here. We get a Mythos. Because during his turn we will draw a new set of hand. Here comes everything back into our graveyard. So you can do it all over once again. Yes, opponent. Yes. You don't have enough cards in here. And here's the Brush Taunter. Real nice. Real freaking nice. Okay, so this means we still have a chance. This means we do still have a chance. Here's an island. And do we hard cast a Shark Typhoon? I don't think so. I think it is time to get the Brush Taunter out. And we have the Neutralize. We do have the Neutralize. So that is very nice. Okay. We can get in with our Weirdo here. And hopefully it is finally time to show off the combo. We still need some of our pieces. Still need some of them. So if he has good old Extinction Event in hand. We have the Neutralize. We do have the Neutralize. So the Midnight Clock looks real good here. Did his job real well. Here's the Teferi's Tutelage. Yeah, we don't care about that. We can proc our clock real soon, so that is fine with me. Well, the Mythos would have been nice on the Brash Taunter. Here we go. Here we go. What can we draw? A shock, eh? So can I make fight? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. That is so perfect. I wasn't too sure about that. Was not too sure about that. We still have a Neutralize. And by gosh, I will use it. Counter that spell. Get in there. Fight. He's indestructible. He will deal you 7 damage. Okay. And now we Storm's Wrath here. Because there's no reason not to. Another 4 damage to your face. And then we get in for 7. Oh, boy. Almost got the combo. Almost. But this is as close as it will get. This is just as close as it will get. But we still have a Shark Typhoon in our hand. He has a Ruin Crab here. I don't care about the Ruin Crab. We have a Midnight Clock in our deck, so in our field, so... Okay. A lot of cards drawn, but that is still not enough. That is still not enough. Still not enough. So could we do it here? Oh, come on, kill it. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So, now we make a 5/5 shark, or how big can we make it? This costs 3. We have 11 mana, so that's enough. You know what? Let's do it with style. We make the shark here. We fight the shark. And before this even triggers, we put 2 on the Brash Taunter. Oh, system update? Not now. Yes! Yes! Still not the whole combo, but yes. Close enough. Okay, here's the worst thing that could have happened, and I hope that wouldn't have to go this far, but here he is. Sparky. And now we have like a very nice hand. Let's hope we draw some mana. But with this, I will finally be able to show you the combo. I am sure of it. Okay, so we get the River Glide pathway out. Keep our negate open. So if he wants to shock our face, too bad. He does shock our face. Well, he can do that. We keep the negate for something more important. He doesn't have anything? Okay. Well, here's a Midnight Clock now. As I said, this is a very crazy combo, and that I have to resort to this really breaks my heart. He makes goblins. Okay. Well, here comes our double vision. Whoa! Don't be too surprised. We still don't have all of our combo pieces. Raid Bombardment. Oh man, this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. So, can we find something nice? Can we? A shock would be very nice. Well, that's not a shock. But I think we need to Storm's Wrath here. Yep. Because we don't want to die. And we still have a negate, and we have still a neutralize. So yeah, this is Sparky. This is Sparky. Okay. This is fine. This is not fine. But this is great. Yeah, with the double vision, that will take care of both of them. At least we're up against another Jank deck. This feels so good. So the Bone Crusher will take care of both of them. And the Nest Robber here. But we're still not showing off our combo here. So we keep the neutralize open, but soon we will have enough to get a fresh hand. So, okay. We put an hour counter on this. And we cycle the neutralize. I'm not too worried about Sparky. Okay. Midnight Clock is very nice. Petria Triumph is also very nice. And the Essence Scatter. Means we can survive at least 1 or 2 more turns. Another raid bombardment. Well, that needs to go. Alright, we just want to show off the combo at least once. At least once. Here's a Bone Crusher Giant. I don't want that. I want my Goblin in hand. Alright, that's not a Goblin. But we get out of land here. We make a token with the Mythos of Illuna. And make another one. So there you see. It could work out real nice. But it just didn't. Okay, so... we need to find our Goblin here. I want that Goblin, and here he is. Very good. Very, very nice. Good. Well, we still play out of land. And now we just need to find our burn spell. Can we find it? It's not in our graveyard anymore. So this is a crazy combo that I have to resort to get to play against good old Sparky here. Really breaks my heart. Really breaks my heart. So we get the neutralize out. Just like this, we can at least cycle something. Decline. Come on, why do you take so long? Decline. So, guys, I'm really sorry that I have to resort to this. But this was just too crazy of a deck. He's wondering what we're doing. We want to kill you real good. No attacks. No freaking attacks. Okay. Very nice. So we still can find our board wipe. That's not our board wipe. But we can still find it. We can still freaking find it. Or can we? Well, let's proc the clock. Try it once more. And during his turn we will draw the new set of hand. And then we will draw one more card. We don't attack in here because I want to show off the combo. Finally. Finally show it off. So, can we find it? There it is. There it is. So, here's the Storm's Wrath. I hope Sparky doesn't surrender, because if he does, we're just boned. And I did all this for nothing. Alright. So how are we playing this? There's 2 ways we could play it, but I think this is the most fun. So we make a lot of Brush Taunters here. And then we get him with the 1-turn KO Brush Taunter. Yes, I finally did it against Sparky. I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself. And here comes the kill. There you've seen it. That was the whole plan from the beginning. But it took us so freaking long. And here it finally is. Yep. Is he cursing? Is that showing that he's cursing? So, I got him. That was a freaking hard combo to turn on, but we did it finally against Sparky. I'm a little bit ashamed. Okay, this combo was just too crazy to exist. So I had to go to visit Sparky. I'm a little bit ashamed of myself, but it is Sunday. Outside it turned out real dark, and during this time I played a lot of games. A lot of them won't be in here, but a lot of them will. So, this took me 4 hours to record. Normally, it just takes me those 5 games that I'm playing, but yeah. I did it at the end, with Sparky's help. I could show you off the Brush Taunter, Double Vision, Mythos of Illuna, Storm's Wrath combo. This is not a deck you should play in Ranked, but you can try it out, make it work in Unranked. If you can bring it there, Try it out. It is fun. It is fun, if it works. And sometimes, even more times, you win with something else but the Breast Haunter. But yeah, I will go over this deck once more in the near future, and until then, we will leave it like this. If you made it this far, thank you very much. It has been a pleasure to visit Sparky at least once in my videos. And if you liked what I did, maybe you can leave me even one of those tasty subscriptions down there. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, tell your parents and your friends about this, tell them there's a new fresh MTG Arena YouTuber out here, MTG Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.